Good morning guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. So it's been a while since I last uploaded and there's a reason for that, but I'll get into that later. Today we're actually going to be replacing the front window and my best friend's 350Z front window. I'm not doing it. We hired some professionals that ended up doing my dailies window and it came out perfect and they didn't overcharge. So there's one thing about the window is that I will no longer be running the chrome trim. And I told him specifically I want the thickest gasket they could possibly put on here. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of rust, but I mean it is a 87, and I mean these chucks were never really taken care of, so I mean in my point of view it's fine. I don't plan on doing any type of restoration on this truck, so I don't really care for the truck as in like body work. I'll get it painted, but I mean I'm not gonna get any body work done. Yesterday I ended up installing my new side splitters. For those that are gonna ask, these are 2003 350Z side splitters that I cut them to length, and also underneath I installed Silverado tailgate lights, so I'm using those as underglow. Another mod I did was, since I am going to be tracking this truck, I need a tow strap, and luckily I found one off of Sparko that it bolts right up to the what is it called, the chassis bushing. So that's on there, so that's attached to the actual chassis itself, but I don't like the look of it being outside, so luckily it is fabric, so I could tuck it in and just leave it like that. Another good thing is I finally got my license plate on. I made the brackets for it, I put my LED on it, so now after dyno day it's ready to drive home. But I am still gonna order material which is called ACM. It stands for aluminum composite material, and I'll be making a diffuser for this, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it before or after dyno. So we have RNA auto glass here, and we're getting the 350 front windshield taken off and getting it replaced, all because he has a small little crack. Cure, and then we're gonna end up putting 50% tint on it. Alright, so new window is installed with a new universal seal or trim, would you say. It looks so weird seeing the truck with a brand new window. I can't wait to drive this. Looks so clean. How I said before, it looks so weird to have a new window on an old truck. So I officially moved the truck to the other side. No, it still doesn't turn on. We just pushed it. But check out the new window. It's been 4 days, so the window has fully cured. And it looks amazing. One thing I did last night that I didn't do on camera again is I installed a steering wheel holder. I actually made it so it bolts up onto where the old where the old dome light is supposed to be at, and well, that's my actual light, so I have no use for another light, so might as well convert it into a steering wheel holder. So I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering why I haven't been uploading and why the truck hasn't been running. So there was a dilemma where everything was wired up. Everything on the truck has been done, so it's ready to fire up. Well, turns out I was struggling to turn it on. I was going through the wiring system and through my wire shop that created the wire harness. They ended up helping me diagnose it, and it turns out we had a defective ECU, and I'm guessing the motherboard that controls the coils was not working at all. So everything worked except the coils. So what we ended up doing was I shipped my wire harness and my ECU back to my wire shop. They ended up testing it and figuring out that the wire harness was correct, everything worked, and the ECU was actually defective from Link. So what he ended up doing was shipping it back to Link in Michigan, and they ended up, I'm not sure if they fixed it or they warranted it, but all I know is that I am getting another ECU back. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not. They shipped it back to my wire shop. My wire shop tested the wire harness with the new ECU or repaired ECU and confirmed that it is 100% fixed. So now he ended up shipping it back to me last night. So maybe within a week I should be able to get it. Last time it took about 2 days, but lately USPS has been fucking up in the shipping department because I'm guessing they don't have enough staff members. But yeah, ECU is on the way. I'm just waiting for it. As soon as it comes in, it should fire up automatically. I do have a startup map, so between me and my wire shop, we're gonna turn it on, we're gonna set the timing, make sure everything's good, so by the time it's the cooling system's bled, making sure there's no leaks, fixing the alignment here at home, driving it around the block, and if everything is all good and set, then I'm gonna go ahead and schedule my appointment with Original Auto to do the dyno session. To what I know is after calling, it should be within a week or two of the dyno appointment. So yeah, it's just hitting them up, scheduling it, and taking it on AAA. And yeah, so as soon as I get the ECU, I will be recording every step from there, so you guys can see from the ECU being installed all the way to being driven on the freeway and coming back home. So I guess that's it for this video. There's not much left to do except just waiting for the ECU. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this small little short session of getting the window installed. And yeah, there's not much else to do until that comes in. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.